So I can tell you a lie about myself, and I can keep telling you and keep telling you, and a lie that you keep hearing that becomes your truth affects your life as if it were true.
Right.
So if somebody told you something different than what I'm telling you, you're going to be like, no, because she's XYZ. So it's a lie that I told you that I keep telling you. And this is what we do. It's a lie that we tell ourselves in our relationship.
Yep.
It's a lie that we tell ourselves from the things that we've seen, the upbringing that we've had, the challenges that we faced, the experiences that we've had. They could have been a lie, right? But if we keep telling ourselves
Right.
that they are true, they are true, they are true, they become our truth. And so we see things through it.
Right.
So a lie, believed as a truth, is going to affect your life as if it were true.
Well, it is.
Until you challenge it, until you face the things that are happening that you have to say, why do I react this way? Why do I act this way? And like I said, I hope that you guys are getting the overview of it, where it's where we can kind of help you to understand what we mean by, if you don't face it, you can't change it. So we're so often trying to change the outer conditions. We're often too many times we're trying to change the other person. We think that if the other person changes, that everything is going to be better.
Yeah.
It's not,
Well,
because it didn't change you. And the reason is that why you see things in a negative manner is because it's something within you that is creating you to see through this lie as a truth. And so it affects your life as if it's true. And sometimes if we change the way we look at things and we take that deep look into ourselves,
Yep.
and we realize if we challenge things that we think are true that may not be true in our lives, then things start to unravel. We start to see things in another way. Right now the earth is round.
Right.
Now I'm not afraid to travel the ocean anymore.
Now we can run the 4-minute mile.
Right?
It's just various different things that we knew that was true, and then we followed along those guidelines.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying we followed along those guidelines. Oh, no one can run a 4-minute mile. No, until somebody does it.
Right.
Then it's like, you know what? Then if he can do it, I can do it. Right. So now it's like
We just take it to be true. We just
Right.
take it to be, and it happens so often in our relationships and in our lives because so many things around us give us evidence that it's true, and we don't challenge it.
well, it's going to give you evidence because you believe it.
Exactly.
So
And you keep
the
believing
universe,
it, the more
the
you're going to keep
universe has
believing it.
got to go out there and get that to go along with that. Go grab some feelings to go along with your belief.
It is truly amazing through some of the things that Jason and I have put into our course, how couples come to this aha moment, how couples that really could not communicate with each other now find it much easier because we're now facing things that may not have been a truth in our relationship. It's just that we held on to it as the truth for so long that it affected our life as if it were the truth. And then we're unraveling this puzzle that we call ourselves, right? And part of ourselves is all up in the mind. We operate out of the subconscious mind. 5% of what we do, that's the conscious mind. We don't even tap into that. 95% of what we do every single day, we do from the subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind is nothing but a recorder that we have recorded on from the time from birth, before birth, up until now.
Yep.
Things that we have put in there that we believe are true. We heard somebody say something.
Yeah.
Heard somebody say something, and somebody said it, and somebody confronted. We're like, oh, that's true. All right,
Yep.
I put that in my subconscious
Yep.
mind.
Yep.
And then Jason say, Tina, you can't do that. And I go, like, I don't
I'm
know.
like, where'd you get that crazy idea from?
You know,
Right.
well,
I mean, like,
isn't
well,
that true?
like,
And you're like,
no,
no. You know, so
no.
it's amazing how we pick up things and we store them in our subconscious mind, and they become a huge part of our relationship, and we don't even realize that the real true issue of it is us. It's our beliefs. It's things that we haven't challenged and we haven't questioned. We just take things for face value. We just digest
We
it.
have
And,
evidence that it's true.
yeah, right. See?
So we have evidence and we have feelings and emotions that back it up. So it must be true. So I got to go along with it. This is my truth.
So I have this truth about my mate. Right, I have this truth that
Oh, about-
he's
in general.
X, Y, and right, baby. in
Okay.
general.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
so we have these truths that we have about our mates, right?
Yeah.
Or about dating, or about men, or about women.
Right.
And so then we see it as that, and we keep seeing it, and we keep believing it. So therefore, our mate keeps giving us evidence of it.
Right.
So we keep receiving things that's going to feed our belief
Yep.
and our feelings about it.
Yeah.
Is going to keep feeding it. And you're not going to be able to see anything different until you start facing the truth of what is it that makes me feel this way. And I'm going to give you this other example. So as I was talking to my wonderful college friend, and she was telling me that one of her, and I had to explain to her about different things about men and women, whatever. And she was telling me, like, when she was growing up, her family told her that they couldn't go to the hospital. So anytime anyone was ever hurt, they couldn't go to the hospital because they would lose their home. They would lose everything. So growing up, she took this as truth.
Right.
And so we can't go to the hospital. So when she became older and she needed to go to the hospital, she wouldn't go. Even though she had fainted, she had passed out, like she knew something was wrong, she told everybody, I can't go to the hospital. My family will lose their home. And then, like, it was either go to the hospital or you're not going to live.
Right.
And then when she went to the hospital and realized that they're not going to lose their home, it's not what I thought. Her truth then got challenged.
Right.
And then she saw that it wasn't true.